There are 16 things you should never do if you leave your dog alone, and you probably do a few of them. We're going to talk about the important things you need to know about room temperature and fire safety, because they could harm your dog's life if not done the right way. But first, let's start with overdoing TV and music. We try to make them comfortable, often using TV and music to keep them company. But wait, too much of this can make the room feel like a snowstorm of noises and images, making our furry friends puzzled and stressed. Choosing the right volume and type of sounds is like learning a secret language. It's about knowing which sounds cuddle them with soft whispers and which ones scare them with loud noises. Another thing to be aware of are unsafe spaces and items. Leaving our dogs at home turns them into curious explorers, adventuring through the unknown realms of each room. However, each adventurous step could be filled with hidden dangers. From the enchanting yet perilous kitchen with its sharp knives and hot surfaces, to the inviting living room where wires and remote controls masquerade as mischievous toys, leading to potential accidents and worrisome vet visits. Ensuring each room is a safe space devoid of harmful objects and secured against potential risks is crucial for their enjoyment and safe exploration. But the safety vigilance doesn't stop at obvious hazards. It extends to subtle foes as well, like harmful plants and foods lurking around the house. Common items such as the decorative ivy or the irresistible chocolate chip cookies can morph into dangerous adversaries for our dog's adventurous tales. Equipping ourselves with knowledge is essential, discerning the hidden enemies like certain plants and foods, keeping such hazards at bay, and safeguarding our furry explorer's environment. Transform your home into a haven of delightful discoveries, where every exploration is secure, and every adventure is joyfully safe for your canine companion. But even when there's no dangerous food or plants around, you should never leave electrical wires scattered around the house. Dogs, being the curious and playful creatures they are, tend to explore and chew on things. And unfortunately, electrical wires are no exception. Exposed wires pose a significant risk, as they can lead to severe injuries from electrocution, and in worst-case scenarios, they can even ignite a fire. It's crucial as a dog owner to ensure all electrical wires are securely tucked away. Consider using protective covers or conduits for the wires, ensuring they are out of your dog's sight and reach. Also, keep chargers, extension cords, and other electrical equipment unplugged and stored away when not in use. Creating a secure electrical environment diminishes risks, allowing your dog to explore safely while keeping the home hazard-free. There's another thing you should never do when you leave your dog alone, and it's also about electrical things. We'll talk about that one later. Because moving on, let's delve into the captivating allure of garbage to our furry friends. To dogs, the trash can is a treasure trove of scents and discarded goodies, but it's also a reservoir of potential dangers, such as toxic foods, sharp objects, and small items that could be choking hazards. Ensure that garbage cans are dog-proof, with secure lids and stored in a place where your dog can't access them. Additionally, be mindful of what's thrown away, particularly items like bones, chocolate, or foods containing xylitol, as these are extremely harmful to dogs. Making the garbage inaccessible prevents potential health risks, ensuring your dog doesn't consume something they shouldn't. Toilets are another aspect to consider in a dog-safe home. While it might seem harmless for dogs to quench their thirst from the toilet, it's quite unsanitary and exposes them to germs and bacteria. Always ensure that the toilet lid is closed to prevent them from drinking the water. Additionally, it's essential to keep fresh water readily available to them. Having a designated water bowl filled with clean, fresh water dissuades them from seeking alternative, unhealthy sources. You see, there are a lot of not really good things your dog can do when your dog is home alone. A thing you should never do is not provide enough mental stimulation. Just like us, dogs need activities to keep their minds active and prevent boredom. Leaving toys or engaging in activities can be a great way to ensure that they are entertained in your absence. Interactive toys, puzzles, and treat dispensing toys are excellent options to consider. These toys can keep them occupied, mentally stimulated, and help in burning off excess energy, ensuring that they remain happy and engaged. When you think about it, it might be obvious that your dog needs mental stimulation when being home alone. The next one we're talking about is a not obvious one. But first, if you love your dog and want to become the best dog owner, subscribe to Wolfish so you never miss out on any of our future videos. Okay, not keeping an eye on temperature control is a thing you shouldn't do when leaving your dog alone. Ensuring a comfortable temperature is maintained in your home is vital for your dog's well-being. In warmer seasons, ensure that your home is adequately ventilated, considering the use of fans or air conditioning to prevent overheating and ensure that your dog remains comfortable. During colder seasons, ensure that warm and cozy spaces are available for your dog to snuggle up and stay warm. Avoid extreme temperatures that could lead to discomfort or health issues such as hypothermia or heat stroke. Not only is room temperature important, hydration is another crucial aspect of your dog's well-being. Always ensure that your dog has access to sufficient fresh water to keep them hydrated while you're away. Dogs can quickly become dehydrated, especially in warmer temperatures, leading to various health issues. Having an adequately filled water bowl placed in a spot where your dog can easily access it ensures that they remain hydrated, healthy, and comfortable in your absence. While we're on the topic of their basic needs like hydration, it's also essential to think about the environment they're in and the items they might encounter. Let's consider the potential hazards posed by small objects lying around in areas accessible to your dog. Items such as small toys, buttons, or even coins can become dangerous choking hazards. Ensuring that the living space is tidy and free from such small objects helps in creating a safe environment for your dog. Regularly cleaning and organizing spaces prevents potential risks, allowing your dog to explore, play, and rest without encountering dangers. Of course, you don't want your dog to be hurt by items or getting too little water, but this next thing people accidentally oversee sometimes, and it can harm your dog's emotional health. I'm talking about not providing enough comfort when you're away. Ensuring your dog feels safe and secure when you're not around is crucial. One way to achieve this is by creating a special, comfortable space just for them. This could be a corner in your home equipped with a soft bed, warm blankets, and their favorite toys. Making this area cozy and inviting helps your dog feel at ease, providing a familiar environment where they can relax and unwind. This space acts as a personal refuge for your dog, a place filled with their own unique smells and items. It could also be helpful to leave an item of your clothing in their space. Your scent can make them feel closer to you. This thoughtful touch can help reduce their anxiety and loneliness while you're away. A comfortable space not only physically supports your dog, but it also contributes to their emotional well-being, making them feel loved and cared for in your absence. This level of comfort and security is essential in assuring your dog remains happy and stress-free while they wait for your return. It's also essential to look around your home and notice things like hanging objects and blind cords that are within your dog's reach. They might not seem dangerous at first, but they can actually pose serious risks to your pet. Dogs are curious creatures, and they might try to play with or chew on these hanging items. This could lead them to getting tangled up or injured. To keep your dog safe, make sure that all cords and other hanging objects are securely fastened and out of their reach. Doing this simple task can prevent many unfortunate accidents, helping to avoid harm or distress to your furry friend. By taking this precaution, you're creating a safer environment for them to explore, ensuring that their space remains a place of comfort and security without hidden dangers. Also, fire safety is a crucial aspect to consider when leaving your dog home alone. Our homes are naturally filled with items that could pose a fire risk, like stoves, candles, and various electrical equipment. It's essential to thoroughly check and secure these items to create a safe environment for your dog. Before leaving the house, ensure that all candles are extinguished, stoves are turned off, and no potential fire hazards are left unattended. These might seem like small actions, but they can greatly enhance the overall safety of your home, preventing possible accidents and mishaps. Furthermore, try to keep electrical wires and sockets away from your dog's reach, as curious paws might get too close. Ensure that heating elements, like space heaters, are secure and won't tip over easily. Consider unplugging devices that are not in use, adding an extra layer of safety. You probably had no idea that fire safety is such a big topic because that's not something you would normally think about. But this next thing is a little more obvious. Maintaining consistency is vital for our dog's well-being. Dogs thrive on habit and routine, finding comfort in structured daily schedules. Disruptions can cause them anxiety and stress, emotions we aim to minimize in our pets. Even in our absence, it's essential to uphold their regular routines, ensuring consistent feeding, walks, and playtimes. Deviations create unpredictability, making them uneasy. Upholding a familiar pattern in their day, even when you're away, fosters a sense of security and stability. making them feel safe and cherished. Not having a check-in system is a thing you shouldn't do. Get one. This could be through a pet camera or a neighbor checking in. It allows for regular monitoring, reducing uncertainties about your pet's well-being in case of unexpected situations like emergencies or accidents. Such a system acts as a precaution, enabling immediate action if something seems wrong, ensuring your dog gets help promptly if needed. This not only safeguards your pet physically, but also offers you emotional peace of mind, knowing your dog is secure in your absence. So many dog owners are just focusing on the things to do and not to do when leaving their dogs home alone that they forget about the most important thing. And this next one is actually a thing you should never forget when you leave your dog home alone. The amount of time your furry friend spends alone. Dogs, by their nature, are social creatures who flourish in the presence of companionship and interaction. Being alone for long hours can lead them to feel lonely and anxious, which could affect their overall happiness and well-being. When we need to be away for an extended period, it's essential to consider our dog's emotional needs. Leaving your dog too often and too long alone is a big mistake dog owners make. And speaking of mistakes dog owners make, get to know the most common mistakes and watch this next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.